My daughter watched them slam me against a car and cuff me like a criminal, and I couldn't even tell her why. I didn't have the words, just the shame. This is Justice Unspoken, where real stories of police injustice, racial profiling, and abuse of power come to light. Subscribe now because these stories aren't just headlines, they're our lives. It was supposed to be a quick stop, gas, a juice box, maybe stretch my legs. My daughter was in the back seat, legs swinging, hair in puffs, humming something soft. I told her I'd be right back, locked the doors, left the engine running with the AC. The sun was low, painting everything gold. I stepped into the station, grabbed what we needed, paid with exact change. Simple, quiet. Then I stepped out and felt it. A cruiser. Parked. Still, like it had been waiting. White cop. Buzz cut, chest out, one hand resting on his holster, the other already twitching near the radio. His eyes never left me. I slowed down. Plastic bag in one hand, car keys in the other. My daughter's face lit up through the window. She waved. I didn't wave back. I couldn't. He stepped toward me, cutting the space in half. "You live around here?" he asked, but it wasn't a question. "I'm just passing through," I said, careful with my tone. "My daughter's in the car." He looked past me, then back like I was lying, like the bag in my hand might explode. "We got a call," he said. "Someone said you were hanging around the pumps, acting suspicious." I stared at him, dead in the eyes. "Sir, I was inside for less than 2 minutes." He didn't move. I could hear my daughter now, muffled, calling, "Daddy?" His fingers flexed near the grip of his gun. Right then, I knew this wasn't about what I did. It was about what I looked like doing it. If you think that moment was tense, wait until you see what he did next. Subscribe now. You won't believe how fast things went wrong. He told me to put the bag down and step away from the car. My daughter's voice got louder. "Daddy, what's happening?" I turned slightly, tried to keep my hands visible. "Sir, my child is in the car. She's 4. I don't want to scare her." He unclicked the strap on his holster. "Now." I put the bag down like it was made of glass. Every movement slow, controlled, like one wrong move could be the last one I ever made. I took a step back, and before I could even say another word, he grabbed my arm, spun me around, slammed me chest first against the hood of his cruiser. My ribs hit metal. I gasped. In the car, my daughter started screaming, "Daddy!" I tried to lift my head. "Please, officer, don't do this in front of her. She's just a baby." But he wasn't listening. His knee pressed into my back. Cold steel snapped around my wrists. Another squad car pulled in. A second officer stepped out, didn't ask a single question. Just nodded like it all made sense. They treated me like I was already guilty, like the color of my skin was enough evidence to justify the force. I twisted my neck to see my daughter. She was crying so hard her tiny fists were hitting the window, her whole body shaking in that booster seat. Trapped. I wanted to tell her it was okay, that Daddy was just confused, that this was some kind of mistake, but I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe. All I could do was pray that she wouldn't remember this for the rest of her life. But deep down, I knew she would. They threw me in the back of the squad car like I was nothing. Hands cuffed, face burning, heart pounding loud enough to drown out everything except her cries. I saw her through the window. An officer was trying to open the door to get her out. She screamed louder. She didn't want him. She wanted me. "Where's my daddy?" I shouted. "Please, let me talk to her. Don't touch her. She's scared." But they shut the door in my face like I didn't exist. 10 minutes passed, maybe 20, could have been an hour. I wasn't thinking in time anymore, just pain. Then the officer who cuffed me opened the door. No apology, no explanation. Just, "You're free to go." I sat there stunned. "What?" He shrugged. "Turned out you weren't the guy." Just like that. No charges, no paperwork, no sorry, just humiliation. And the memory of my daughter watching the police drag her father away like a criminal. When I walked back to her, her whole body trembled in my arms. She didn't say a word. She just held on to me like she thought I might disappear again. And for the first time in my life, I didn't know how to be strong for her. We drove in silence. The juice box was still in the bag, warm now. She didn't touch it. She just stared out the window, her thumb in her mouth, her other hand gripping mine like it was the only thing keeping her here. I tried to speak, to say anything. But what do you say when your child sees the world turn on you for no reason? She didn't ask why they hurt me. She didn't ask what I did wrong. She just whispered, "I was scared." And all I could say was, "Me too." That night, she wouldn't sleep unless she was in my arms. Every time I moved, she flinched. Every knock, every siren on TV, she froze. Something changed in her, in both of us. Because now she doesn't look at cops like heroes. She looks at them like they might take her daddy away again. That's what they left us with. Not bruises, not tickets, just fear and silence. And every time I see a patrol car in the rearview mirror, my hands tighten on the wheel. Not because I'm guilty, but because I know they won't see me as a father. Just another suspicious black man. And no one ever apologized. No one ever will.